Alright, so Kushagra, hi. So we do have this problem in which we need to solve for the red area. We are given with the circle, and along with the circle, we are given with few parts which actually look like a circle but are actually not circles, right? So we need to solve for the red portion, like the area of the red shaded region, and I'm waiting for your comments. Whomsoever is going to give the answer, they need to give the correct explanation along with that. Just try to give the answer in an exact form. You need not to give the answer in decimals, and either you can give the answer in terms of pi, or you can give the answer in fractions. Both are like okay. So let's see who's going to give the answer at first. Let's just wait for few more participants to join, and once we are going to get the correct answer for this, I'll pin the comment who is going to give the correct explanation along with the correct answer, and after that I will explain this question again, and then we'll move to the next question. So let's see how many of you are going to do this. कुशाग्र ये क्वाड्रेंट बन रहा है क्या? कुशाग्र, मतलब आपने क्या पूछा? मुझे वो समझ नहीं आया कि क्वाड्रेंट किसको आप रेड रेड रीजन को बोल रहे हो कि रेड रीजन क्वाड्रेंट है या नहीं? क्या आप ये पूछ रहे हो या कुछ और पूछ रहे हो? हाँ, रेड वाला तो कुशाग्र क्या है कि रेड वाला जो रीजन है वो क्वाड्रेंट नहीं है एक्चुअल में। वो क्वाड्रेंट्स हो सकते हैं, लेकिन वो आपको खुद फिगर आउट करना है। मैं बाद में ज़रूर एक्सप्लेनेशन देते टाइम आपको समझाऊंगा कि कैसे करना था, क्या करना है। तब तक आप थोड़ा सा सोचो, लेट अदर ऑल्सो पार्टिसिपेट, लेट्स सी दैट हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर गोइंग टू गिव द करेक्ट आंसर। ओके, क्या पता आपको एक्सप्लेनेशन और करेक्ट आंसर यहीं मिल जाएगा कमेंट में। बहुत से पार्टिसिपेंट जब ज्वाइन करते हैं दे विल गिव द करेक्ट आंसर्स। सो लेट्स सी हु इज गोइंग टू गिव द करेक्ट आंसर फर्स्ट। ओके, एंड किसी ने नहीं दिया आंसर तो आई एम हियर टू गिव द एक्सप्लेनेशन। आई विल एक्सप्लेन एवरीथिंग, डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट। Alright, Ankita said hi. Hi Ankita, thanks for joining. Ankita says, करना क्या है इसमें? So Ankita, we need to solve for the red shaded area here. We are given with a circle, and within the circle we can see there are multiple like figures, and we need to solve for the area of the red region. So we have two more comments. One is God who says 4 minus pi, okay, and another I am Rishabh. Rishabh says 2 pi. So we'll get to know that which of the answer is correct, which one answer is correct. I'll let you know. Uh, However, no one has given the correct explanation. So guys, I need the correct explanation along with the correct answer so that it could help others to understand that what you are doing and how you are processing for this problem. And once we are going to be done with this problem and along with the answer and explanation, then we'll move to the next question. So I'm just waiting for the correct explanation, and after that we'll be definitely going to move to the next problem. All right, we do have Robert who says 4 minus pi. But again, Robert, I'll let you know that whether the answer is correct, but you need to give the correct explanation along with the answer. So we have Vivekanand. Vivekanand said 66. 66 is not the right answer. Oh, we have a correct explanation for I am Rishabh has said the diameter of the small semicircles is 1 unit, so the total 4 semicircle can be deemed as one full circle. Okay, each of radius 1 unit. All right, and so the area of the combined blue region is 2 pi. No, it's not the case. I'll let you know how we are going to process. The correct answer is not 2 pi square units. Okay, you are talking about the blue region, but we need to solve for red shaded region. Alright, so we have Black Avenger. Black Avenger said 4 minus pi. Join the radius of each circle. The diagonals of the red figure are the tangent to the circle. Yes, so the radius adjacent to the circle are the straight line, which will make the figure square. Alright, so we do have a correct explanation along with the correct answer. So the Black Avenger has given the correct answer, and previously we do have Robert and one more was there, God, who said 4 minus pi. Those are the correct answer. Yes, Rishabh. Alright, your answer is also correct. Now the geometry, the area of the big circle. No, those are not the semicircle, by the way. If we are going to even combine them, Rishabh, they will not completely going to form a circle. So as per your explanation, what is the correct answer? Xavier said 4 minus pi. Xavier, that's the correct answer. Alright, let's just see. I'm going to give the explanation because it has been already at least 5 to 8 minutes on this question. We'll look how this problem is going to work. We are going to work on this problem, and my approach is quite similar to the Black Avenger. Quite similarly is exactly what he said. So let's see. 12.56 Surya is not the right answer. Let's see, just give me a minute. I'm going to share my screen and we'll discuss this, and then we'll move to the next question. Okay. uh, well is 2 square is equal to 4 minus the area of the two circles. Not there are not two circles, we can say there would be one circle because it will form quadrant. Four quadrants will get formed there, and combining the four quadrants, that would be one circle only. Alright, just see. Alright, I hope my screen is visible to you guys. And now we have this figure. What we need to do here, if I'm going to join the centers, Egonic said 2 pi into root 2 plus 1 is not the correct answer. Now let's see, guys. 4 minus 2 pi is not correct, Akbar. Just look at the screen. I'm going to give the explanation now. If I'm going to join the centers directly, just joining the centers directly like this, you can see this is forming a square. Now what we have, the side of the square is going to be this 1, and this is also 1 because these are the radius. So the side is going to be 2, right? The side of each square is going to be 2 units. The side of each square is going to be 2, and we do have a square, so that we need to calculate the area of the square, and we will subtract these quadrants. There, how many quadrants are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 quadrants are there. We'll subtract these quadrants. So what I'm going to get, I can get area of square whose side is 2. The area of square is going to be 2 square, which is going to be 4, and we'll subtract one circle. Four quadrants mean one circle. Yes, Henrix, you are correct. So from the area of the square, which is 4, so 4 minus, I'm going to do area of square 4 minus pi r square, and the radius of each circle or quarter circle is 1. So 1 square, so it's just going to be 1 square is 1, so this would be 4 minus pi square unit. So this is your answer. I hope you got that. That's how we are going to process for this problem. I hope that's clear for every one of you. Now we are going to move to an easier one. I'm going to give you the next problem, and let's see how you guys are going to process for that and how you are going to solve. One more time, I would say that I need the correct explanation, guys, along with your answer. That would be really appreciated because that will help every one of us to know the correct approach and to understand the different approach, because these kind of problem, geometrical problems, have multiple approach. So let's have the next question without wasting any time further. Alright guys, so we have this next question in which we need to solve for the value of x. You need to solve for x. That's it. It's very simple. And let's see. 6 by 7 is the correct answer for the previous question. Shivam, thanks for joining and thanks for your answer. Now for this question, I want you guys to give the correct answer along with the correct explanation. So let's see how you guys are going to do this. It's not going to take that much of time. I want the correct explanation along with the correct answers. Alright, Robert said 16. 16 is not the correct answer. Red Wizard has already given one of the answer along with the correct explanation. But why 2x plus 3x is equal to 100? How you are going to give explanation? That answer is not quite explanatory. As a teacher, I can understand that how you are writing this. But for most of the participants, maybe that's not going to be. Yes, Robert is saying the angle at point M is between the vertical angle and the horizontal angle, that is 100. Okay, therefore the two acute angle would be in the horizontal direction would be 80 degree. Okay, but how is that's going to give us like 16 degree? 16 can't be the correct answer. 16 is incorrect, guys. I'm still waiting for an explanatory answer. Yes, Robert. Now you are correct. 20 is the correct answer. That's what I'm saying. Your explanation was correct. But how you're getting it as 16? Alright, I can see most of you have given the correct, most of you not, but still I just received 3 to 4 answers and those answers are correct. And Robert has given the correct explanation also. Red Wizard has given the correct explanation also using the property of the corresponding angles. We are doing this, but I am going to keep this for at least 2 to 3 minutes more because there are nearly 500 concurrent viewers right now. Let them also answer this and then I'll give the final explanation, and after that we'll move to the next question. Alright, so we have fat FR create a parallel line at M. Yes, you are right. Enemy lover has given the correct answer 20. Thanks for joining. 512 Akash. 3x plus 2x is equal to 100, which means x is equals to 20. Let's make a line from M. Monica, you are right. Correct. Yes, Monica, I'm waiting for you. That's why I said like there are few more users who are like actually trying to give the answer, so I'm waiting for you guys. Black Avengers has given the correct answer. Fat FR. Next question. For sure, we are going to have the next question. At least we are going to have 3 to 4 more questions, or maybe 5. But for one particular question, we need to have one question for at least 5 minutes so that everyone can answer that. So 5 to 7 minutes is must for every question. I hope you got that. We have Raouf and who said X is not 56 true believers. Your answer is incorrect. Oh, Rao of 3414 has given the correct answer along with the correct explanation. A bit lengthier one, but the answer is correct. So, okay, we are only going to wait for 2 more minutes, and after that, we are going to have the next question. But before that, I'm going to give the explanation also for those who are still not getting, as I have seen the comments that few of the users are not getting it. So, I will explain for them and then we'll move to the next one. Monica has given the correct answer, and one more user has given the correct answer. Said hi, hello, thanks for joining. Okay, Ankita is saying like enemy we are going to wait still. If you I don't want you to wait here for 5 minutes, you can leave the stream. You can come after 5 to 10 minutes. That's completely okay. Ankita, I'm going to annotate and give the explanation. Just give me a minute. Alright guys, for those who are not getting, just see what others has done here. They have drawn a line from M, this point M, which is parallel to AB as well as CD. So it's gonna look like this if I'm going to draw this line. Now we know if there are two parallel lines, then these angles at the relative positions, angles at the relative positions are corresponding angles and are equal. So if these are equal, then I can say this 3x would be equivalent to this much of 100, and this part 2x is going to be equivalent to this 2x. So what I'm going to get, I'm going to get this complete angle as 3x plus 2x, which is equal to how much? 100 only. So I can write it as 3x plus 2x is equal to 100. So 3x plus 2x is going to be 5x. 5x is equal to 100 and x is equals to 20 degree. So that's how we are going to proceed for this, and I hope it's quite evident and understandable now for every one of you. So we'll move to the next question now. All right. Just give me a minute. I'm going to give the correct. I'm going to give you the next problem now. Give me a minute. Alright, so this is the next problem. Now, in this problem, we need to solve for all the variables, like we need to solve for A, B, C, and D. And I want each one of you, whomsoever is going to comment the answers, along with the answer in one single comment, try to give the values of A, B, C, and D, along with the reasons and the explanations. Then at the end, I'm going to explain. I'll give you the answers along with the explanation. So let's see who is going to answer this. This problem is going to run for 5 to 7 minutes, so I'll wait for every one of you to give the answers along with the explanation. Thanks for joining. Alright, so Ankita said like A is equal to B is equal to 67.5. Ankita, I'm not going to tell you that whether your answer is correct or not, as you have not given any explanation also. So try to give the answer for A, B, C, D in one go, in one comment, along with the explanation. Then and only then I'm going to take your name and tell you whether your answer is correct or not. I hope you understand. We do have so many of comments. Abhishek said D is equal to 135. Guys, please don't spam in the comments. I told you give the correct explanation along with the answers. Abhishek, yes, because you are giving the explanation but in the separate comment. D is 135. Abhishek, you are also right. We have Crepper Gamer who said D is 135. That's correct. A65, B70, D 135, C 50. Okay, that's correct. Sony, is that 45 degree? No, no, no. That's not an isosceles triangle fat. Then we have enemy. Chinmay said hi. Hi Chinmay. Enemy lovers, I can't find A and B. Okay, I'll let you know. Chinmay 762. Yes, Chinmay, I remember you. You are from my another channel. How come you are here? Alright, we have Vivek Divedi who said C is equal to 50 equilateral triangle. Vivek Divedi, that is not an equilateral triangle. I hope that is an isosceles triangle. Enemy lover C is 50 because tangent is equal. Yes. Alright. Enemy, your explanation for C is correct. Let's wait for few more participants to give the answer. Then I'll give the explanation for each one of them. Guys who are giving correct answer, I haven't received. I have Sony with the correct answers A65, B70, D135 and C50. Sony, I would really appreciate if you are going to share your explanations so that it could help others to understand. Enemy Phantom Sniper has said A65, B70, C50, D135. That's okay. Your answers are correct, but I need the correct explanation, guys. Please give the correct explanation. Chinmay, my exams was good. Alright. Enemy lover said 45 plus D is equal to 180. Okay, so D is 135. That's correct. Vivek, you are right. Two lines are equal. When the two lines are equal for the triangle, two of the sides equal, that means the triangle is isosceles. It is not equilateral. For equilateral, we say that all of the sides of the triangle must be equal. Black Avenger is 65, covering the same arc length as okay. That's also correct. D is equals to 135, C is equal to 50, and B is equal to 70. Alright, so we have Ankit. Ankit said D is 45. Ankit, D is not 45, C is not 70. Both are incorrect. Black Avenger has given the correct explanation. Yeah, I haven't learned anything about the triangle in circle. Okay. Alright, guys. So let's just reveal the answer. I'm going to give the explanation along with that. Just give me a moment. Alright, guys. So the very first thing that we can solve for A, remember this thing, we do have an alternate segment theorem. Here there is an angle between a chord. This is a chord of the circle and this is a tangent. So the angle between tangent and chord, this angle is equal to the angle between the alternate segments. So the alternate segments of this triangle is these two segments. So the alternate angle between the alternate segment is going to be A. So this is a theorem which says that the angle between tangent and the chord, which is 65 here, is going to be equal to the alternate angle between the alternate segments. So using the alternate segment theorem, we are going to get A is equal to 65 directly. So my A is going to be 65. Let's keep it here. Now we have A already. So I'm going to take this triangle. So A plus 45 plus this B. Using the angle sum property, A plus B plus 45, I can solve for B directly. We have A. So B is going to be 70 degree. Now the third thing, look at the third thing. This is a circle and these two are the tangent. This line and this line are the tangent from an external point. And we know that on a circle, if we draw a tangent, a pair of tangent to uh, any circle from an external point, that the length of the tangents are equal. Now if the length of the tangents are equal, this is an isosceles triangle, and if this is an isosceles triangle, then the base angles of this triangle must be equal. If the base angles are going to be equal, so if this is 65, this would also be 65. So in this triangle I can solve for C using the angle sum property. C plus 65 is going to be 180. So using this I'm going to get C as 50 degree. So we have C now. C is 50 degree. And last, in this circle we have this point. All of these 4 points of the quadrilateral are on the circumference of the circle. So which means this is a cyclic quadrilateral, and we know that the opposite angles of the cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. So D plus 45 is going to be 180. Supplementary means the sum of the angles must be equal to 180. So D plus 45 is equal to 180. So D is going to be 135. So that's it. That's how we are going to solve this problem. I hope you guys understood this. Now we are going to move to the next problem. Just give me a minute. Anyone who have any doubt? Lucas has given the correct answer. We have Swagat who said the correct answer and approach. Alright. Alright, thank you very much. Now let's just move to the next question. Alright, so this is the next problem. Here we need to solve for the value of x, which means we need to solve for angle BCD. Okay, Ankit has commented सेम बेस वाला थ्योरम क्या है. सेम बेस वाला थ्योरम भी हम करेंगे, कोई ना कोई क्वेश्चन आ जाएगा अंकित तो उस पर करेंगे. एंगल्स ऑन अ सेम बेस और एंगल ऑन अ सेम सेगमेंट आर इक्वल. आई एम अवेयर ऑफ इट, सो विल डिस्कस दैट ऑल्सो. तब तक आप ये वाला क्वेश्चन पहले देखो कि कैसे होगा. So we need to solve for the value of x. Remember CD is parallel to AE. That's the only thing which is given to us, and two of the angles are given, which is angle B 92 degree. Lucas has already commented, but Lucas, I would really appreciate your explanation if you are going to give the correct explanation. Alright, no one is there to give the answer for this problem. Okay, Luca has given the correct explanation, I think. Basically, first we use the quadrilateral rule of the circle to find CDA. Okay, that's correct. The CDA is going to be 88. Okay, then alright, so F what FR said AFE plus EAB okay is going to be 180, so EAB is equals to 160. BAD plus ADC, okay, that's okay. Just like rewriting the angles as the sum of the two angles, you just wrote that. That's correct. All right, so you used another approach, Lucas has used the another approach, but both are correct. But 160 or 92, how you are taking 162? Okay, 160 and 92 along with that. Okay, I got you. Guys, I'm looking forward for more such explanatory answers. Surya said 160. 160 is not the right answer, Surya. Lucas said this question quite fun, to be honest. Thank you, Lucas. We are having this session every day. I think you are new to this channel. So I hope to see you in the next one also. Alright, is there no one to answer this? Like, we just have two of the user has given the correct answer. A is 60, C is 120, D is 108. Vivek, we need not to solve for each and every angle here. We are just solving for the value of x, which is an angle BCD. So just solve for BCD. Nothing else is required. Uh, Azmal says 24. 24 is not right. Ayush what said ACD, ACD, ACD. How ACD? You might be like it's just a typo error. You might be talking about ADC. I hope ADC is 88 because uh, we have few more user. Akira said 108. That's correct. Ayushman said 108. That's correct. Not VMP said 108. That's correct. Vivek 120 is not correct. All right. So we have much of the user who has given the correct answer. Now let me just give the correct explanation. Just wait. Those who have not got the correct answer, just look at this carefully now. I'm going to give you the explanation. Just give me a minute. All right. Let's see, guys. What we are given in the previous question also, I already told you that the opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. So we do have this 92. So then this angle is going to be how much? 92 plus b plus d is going to be 180. So subtracting 92 from 180, I'm going to get this as 88 degrees. So now if this is 88, one more thing that is already mentioned, that CD, this line CD is parallel to AE. So now if two lines are parallel, we know that, and this is a transversal, then these angles are known as alternate angles, and alternate angles are equal for the parallel lines. So what is going to happen here, that this angle 88 is also going to be equal to this angle 88, correct? So now from this we can use so many of theorems, right? So what we can do, we can solve for x directly, either by saying the alternate segment theorem, because 88 plus 20 is going to be 108, so this is also going to be 72. Using the straight angle property, this is 72. Now once this is 72, then I can solve for x. X plus 72 is going to be 180. So subtracting 72 from 180, so x is going to be 108. These are not the calculation required in Immortal. These are the mind calculation. I'm just explaining this. One who is very good with angles and geometry, he need not to write these kind of like annotation and also, right? So this is so easy for you. I know, very important, but the thing is that most of the users still don't know, you know that. And I have mentioned this earlier also, that for my channel the viewers are varying from 7th graders to I don't know where it goes actually. So I need to give easy question also sometimes, right? But the concept is, so we have few more comments. Let me just go through the comments. I missed few of them. All right, Black Avenger has given the correct answer. Let's just move to the next question and let's see how many of you can do that, right? Let me give you another one. Prabhav, your answer is correct. 108 is the right answer. Alright guys, so this is going to be the last question of today's session. We're going to have this for at least 20 minutes because I want most of you to think about it and try to answer this. We are given with the rectangle, as you can see, and The AE is given as 9. Few more things which is given that I can name this part also. Let's see. Let me just show you something else, not this. Okay, let's just name this point as M. So this is given to us that these two sides are also equal. These parts are also equal. This point is named as E. One more thing which is given to you, that AB plus BC, AB this side, BC this entire side, this one, and CD this side. Adding all of these three sides will give you 20. No, I'm not giving you like the answer. I'm just giving you the explanation that what is given. So this is the figure, how it looks like. I just annotated it a bit for give you a clear view. So now let's see how many of you can do this. I'm not going to give any input from my side. So just try to give the answer. One more thing, don't give the answer in decimals, just give the answer in fractions only. That's also acceptable. However, the choice is yours. And for my users which are not who are not new at all, they know how we need to comment. If they are going to give the answer, we need the explanation along with that, so that it would help everyone and everyone can learn from it. So the explanation would be really appreciated, because this is going to be the last question of today's session. So I'm looking forward for the correct explanation for this particular question, because this is not going to be easy for every one of you. Uh, we have Griffin. Griffin has said 4 root 18. 4 root 18. 4 root 17 is not the correct answer. Mm, we have not VMP. He said let's take AB is equal to CD is equal to W and BC is equal to Z. Okay. Okay. Hmm, not exactly. However, the answer is not correct. I'm waiting for the correct answer. Along with the correct explanation, now Samrat has given the answer as 19/2. Samrat, you need to give the explanation also. Don't come here after just googling the answer or doing chat GPT and what we say Gemini and all. So many of AIs are there, so don't do that. We need the explanation. I know my participants are smart enough to answer this, and I know the name who can answer it exactly. Those who are not new to this channel, I can say their name that this person can give the answer for this question. So I'll give you at least 4 to 5 minutes more, and then let's see. I'm waiting, Gamblers. I'm waiting for your explanation. We are going to keep this for at least 5 to 10 minutes because this problem is not going to be easy for every user. Uh, Griffin said 16. 16 is not right. Sammy is waiting for my answer. Sammy, you need not to wait. You can just go for at least 5 to 10 minutes because I'm going to give my inputs a bit late for this question. I'm still waiting for the users to give the correct answer. The area is half of the total rectangle. Not at all. Not at all. Uh, Griffin, a quarter. Okay, Griffin, I can understand, but you need to give the explanation. Not VMP, is there any construction? Not really, no. So, what is your final answer, Griffin? Just give your final answer this time. I'm going to keep this for at least 5 more minutes and then I'm going to explain. No, 8 is not the correct answer. The answer is in fraction, or you can say it's in decimals. No. Yes, it's given to us that it is, I told you already that it is a rectangle. So the opposite sides of the rectangle must be equal. Boris said A into B is 7. We need not A into B, we just need the shaded region, blue shaded region. Solve for the blue shaded region. Okay, you solved for the blue shaded region only. 4a plus 2b. For simplification, you guys are taking it as 2a and 2b, right? Bori, 7 is not the right answer. Samrat Singh, I took a lot of efforts. Samrat, did I miss your comment? Let me just go through it. Where is your comment? You have just given the answer only. Samrat, you have just given the answer only. 19 by 2, 19 by 2, 19 by 2. These are the only 3 comments. So now, I'm not going to have the answer only. I need the explanation. No, there is no solution. I can't see any of the comment. Your last comment from your side was AB plus BC plus CD is 20. That's already given. How is that explanation or solution? Check. You can go through the comments. There is no comment from your name showing the explanation. So we have Black Avenger who said 19 by 8. Okay. That might be the correct answer. Let's see. Samrat, if you have typed more, that would be there only. I am not deleting anyone's comment here. Okay guys, I think no one has given the correct answer. Someone is saying 19 by 2, someone is saying 19 by 4, someone is saying 19 by 8. We got 18 as an answer also. It's okay, Prabhav. I got. We have many of the users who has already given the explanation. Not VMP this time. For the first time he is saying please wait. Okay, I'll wait for you for 2 minutes. 1 square unit is not. Samrat, where? You are doing the comments, so now see. Only now see is here only. If you are just going to spam the comment, where I need to check? Is there anyone who can see any comment showing the explanation from Samrat Singh? Because that's not visible to me actually. Vicky Andrew has given the answer as 19 by 4. Before Umarani. Before Umarani we have Prabha. I typed more. I have given solution. That's for Bori. It's 19 by 4. Alright, so we do have the correct answers, I think 19 by 4 and 19 by 8. Let's check which is correct. And I'm going to give you the explanation now. Let's go through it. Just direct explanation, because solving the entire calculation is not going to help you out. I think that you guys only need the explanation, a bit of hint only. Let's take, I'm not going to assume like 2a, 2b, 2, 3 like this. I'm just going to take it as a. Let's say AB is A, and let's say BC, this BC is B entirely. So now if AB is A, this BC is B, this BE and this EC is going to be B by 2 and B by 2, correct? Half of, because they are equal, so BE is equal to EC, so this would be B by 2 and B by 2. Similarly, as this is a rectangle, so AB is also going to be CD, so this is also going to be A. This side length is also going to be A. So now let's see what we can do. For this particular triangle, this triangle, we are given with the hypotenuse of this triangle, which is 9. Considering this triangle only, if I'm going to use the Pythagorean theorem here, we have two sides, which is a and b by 2. So this is going to be like a square plus b by 2 square will give me b square by 4 is equals to, we do have is equal to 9 square. 9 square is 81. If I'm going to solve this, then it's going to be 4a square plus b square, and the 4 at the denominator will go on another side. This is equal to 324. So I have this expression 324. Now moving to the next thing which is given to us, which was AB plus BC plus CD equal to 20. This AB plus BC plus CD is 20. So AB is what? AB was A, BC was B, and CD is also A. This is equal to 20. So can I write it as 2A plus B is equal to 20, right? So now if this is 2A plus B equals to 20, I'm going to do the square here. 2A plus B equals to 20, squaring both sides, I'm going to get 4A square plus B square plus 4AB is equal to 400, right? And 4A square plus B square is already, we do have this value 324. So I'm going to substitute it here. So what I'm going to do, I'll be substituting it. So this is going to be 324 plus 4AB is equal to 400. 324 is going to get subtracted from 400 when I'm going to take it on another side. So 4AB is going to be 76, and from here AB is going to be 76 by 4, which is 19. So we have AB now, right? We have AB, which is 19. So now let's go to find the area of this shaded region. This is a triangle. For triangle we have a formula, half into base into height. So half into base, base is this side, which is nothing but half of A, because this side is also A. So this is A by 2. Half into base, A by 2 into height. This is the height. So this height is nothing but this entire side is B. So this is going to be how much? This is going to be AB by 4. So AB by 4, what is AB? AB is 19. So my answer is going to be 19 by 4. So that's all for today. I hope this is clear to every one of you. I have explained it entirely. Is there anyone, guys, the correct answer is 19 by 4. Those who have given the correct answer and explanation, thanks for your participation. Hmm. 19 by 4 is the right answer. For those who just got it as 19 by 8, I think like it's just a typo error or maybe just a bit of calculation error. However, their approach was good and correct. Prabhav, thank you so much. Thanks for your support. Menguto said hi. So guys, this was the last question of today's session. I hope you really enjoyed this, and I'm hoping to see you in the next one too. So that's all for today. Have a good day, good night, bye bye, take care. See you in the next one. Yes, Prabhav, for sure I'm a maths teacher, that's why. I hope to see you